Greetings, everyone, and welcome to a truly special online event today. It is called Meet Your Angelic Council. Divine guidance, protection, and healing may be closer than you think. My name is Stephen Knight. I'm the founder and president of the Shift Network. And I have to confess, for many years, I had resistance to angels because I hadn't had direct experience. And I was like, how real is this? And over recent years, I've really come to appreciate just how deep this work can go. And I've had a real personal relationship develop as well. And so I'm thrilled to be getting to explore and deepen our understanding and the potential application of how we engage with angelic forces, intelligences, however you want to think of them, with Michelle Clare. She's a medium, she's an angel intuitive and a spiritual coach, and has really been one of the foremost teachers in this arena. So Michelle, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Oh, hi, Stephen. Thank you so much for having me. I'm truly honored to be here.
It's great. Well, I'm excited to dive in, and I also want to let everyone know up front that we are going to have a brand new course with Michelle called Angelic Allies that will allow you to go deeper if you get sparked by the time together here today. So we'll share more about that towards the end of the hour. So Michelle, let's start our journey here today with your journey into connecting with, working with angels. I'm sure there's quite a backstory behind that.
Absolutely, there is. It really started when I was young. So I was raised Catholic. I always believed in angels. I believed they had these beautiful feather wings and we're really here to help us on our journey. And later in life, I ended up having 3 near-death experiences. And during 2 of those near-death experiences, I actually got to meet my guardian angel and other types of angels. And once I was able to meet my guardian angel, I remember in that near-death experience looking for her feather wings and seeing that they were actually wings made of light that seemed to span eternity. And they just moved. And I felt that all-encompassing love and the presence, the telepathic communication. And so from that near-death experience, I really realized, yeah, angels are real and they are here and they are helping us every day.
So for those who don't have a direct experience of a guardian angel, so what is your sense of like the importance of making the connection with a specific guardian angel that sort of is, tasked with supporting you?
Right. So our guardian angel is a being of light that we have chosen to guide us through this lifetime. So we're not accidentally assigned one or randomly assigned one. Everybody has at least one, and some people have more than one. And with this angelic being, they are really here. They cannot interfere with our free will, but they're here to add protection, love, and comfort whenever it is possible within our soul's plan.
It's interesting. So commenting that they cannot interfere with our free will. So that's part of the design, that they're sort of a blessing presence rather than a intervention presence.
Absolutely. I would say if somebody has a couple exit points in their life plan and one's coming up on that they haven't that's not their time to take, this would be a situation where often people will have the car accident and they'll say, oh, there must have been an angel on your lap. You walked away without a scratch, or situations like that. So they absolutely will protect us when it's possible.
So there is some protection, but it's within the context of at least our higher free will, even if we're not necessarily aware of it. So how does it, so just maybe situate a little broader perspective. So obviously you're sort of kind of up leveling from the kind of feathered angels of depiction to like this sort of more fractal emanations of light kind of image. What is your sense at this point of what angels actually are? They're kind of larger metaphysical function in the universe, and how do we best engage with that?
Absolutely. So I think that angels, the words that I would say, they're living frequencies, they're living beings. Think of them as they resonate with our energy. So this is part specifically with your guardian angel. They're going to resonate very closely with your energy and kind of your challenges and the things that you're going to have coming up in life. But we have multiple angels depending on what we're coming up on in life, the challenges that we might be having. And their job is to gently love us and carry us as much as they can through those challenges when we're going into those hard times. They are constantly working with our energy field and even our body, our heart's energy, and our nervous system.
There's the traditional distinction between archangels and other angels. Share a little bit about what your perspective is on that after all the work you've done with them.
Yeah, I have definitely found different, what I would call categories of angels that are here to help us with different things. We have healing angels that will come in maybe when we are facing an emotional, mental, or physical injury, right? And so we have different angels, cherub angels that come in to support us in joy and personal growth in that way. So there are absolutely different categories.
So say more about this. There's cherub angels you don't hear as much about, except maybe depicted in certain paintings. But maybe share about your experience, like practically. What do they? When do we call upon them?
Yeah. So when we are in a place that we are either struggling with maybe depression or anxiety, we really want to start calling on our cherub angels. And everybody, again, has at least one, and some people have more, depending on what's happening in your life at that time. But this is about us being able to reclaim our joy. This is about trusting ourselves to handle whatever the situation is we're being presented with, and really bringing that inner light out to help us find that joy and share it with the world.
I want to ask you about this notion of angelic councils, and so the sort of a team approach. First of all, why do you think that is? Why do we need sort of a team versus just one guardian angel? And then how do you sort of develop rapport or relationship with more than one?
Yeah, so we have a council, and the reason that we have more than one is because they do have specialties and they specialize. So your guardian angel's job is to be with you throughout this lifetime. But at other times in your life, you're going to need to bring in maybe a cherub. Maybe you're going to want to bring in your healing angel, right? Depending on what's going on in your life. So we have what I would say are a team of angels that are always available to us, and I would say assigned to us. They've made a soul agreement to be here and help us through this lifetime. And then depending on where we are, they come in and help. So they're almost like the guardian angel on steroids for the particular issue that we're coming up against.
Mm-hmm. A bit like we might structure a kind of an executive team for a company or something. It sounds like they have areas of specialization. Maybe it might be helpful just to hear a little bit about your counsel to the extent you feel comfortable, and then when do you turn to different angels for different purposes?
Yeah, absolutely. So in my first near-death experience, when I met my guardian angel, she told me she was one of my guardian angels and that her name is Madeline. And in that moment, I felt completely drawn into her presence and encompassed in love and peace, bliss, this absolute feeling of that I had never done anything wrong in my life, right? Just this pure love and protection. She is an amazing angel that I call on very often. And I'm lucky enough that she gave me a name for her. One of the funny things about our guardian angels, a lot of times their names are 15 syllable long tones. So we don't actually have an English word that corresponds to their name. So the angels have said, call me what you want. I'll respond to that. Like if you got a puppy or a kitten, your name is Fred. Okay, we have just established this pathway and this connection, and I will respond when you call me Fred. So it's really quite beautiful. The other thing I would love to say about all of the angels, they have an amazing sense of humor. So often we think when we need to connect with our angels, it has to be very sacred and solemn and quiet. And that is true. But I have had the angels come in so many times. They lighten the energy, especially like the cherubs. You walk into a room and the room feels heavy. Call in those cherub angels. Let them lighten that energy up. I work very closely with Archangel Michael and Raphael because of the work that I do. And what I find with them is they come in this, it's a very strong energy, but very much to give me clarity and to help the client or the person that I'm connected with and reading for.
Hmm. Now, one thing that comes up, that maybe not for everybody, but it's like this idea of like, if there's only a limited number of archangels, should we be bothering them with our particular challenges or issues? Or is it really they have kind of a more of an infinite capacity to serve where they're called?
I love that question. Okay, first of all, there's nothing too small. You can ask them to help you find a parking spot at the grocery store. Okay, there's nothing too small. And they have an infinite capacity. So they're it's kind of like when we connect with a master, right? Whether it's Jesus or Buddha or whoever, nobody's worried that your prayers won't be heard. Here's the energy of the angels. They're an infinite being with an expanded consciousness and ability to actually answer multiple prayers, give support and love to multiple people at the exact same time. That's the gift of not being in a body. You and I are in one location at one time here on planet Earth, but once we're not in the body and we're pure energy form like these angels, we're able to help many people at the same time.
Mm-hmm. How do you begin to learn and differentiate the difference between different angels so you know when, besides just even just calling out the name, like know when you're in dialogue or calling forth or working with a particular angel versus another?
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things that I'm excited to share with people. So we're going to really find the location that they are in your energy field so we know where that particular angel is. We're going to touch on what are the tools to connect with that angel and to really be able to start to understand, think of it as a note or a tone. Very often we will have a frequency or we will hear a sound, we'll feel a spot in our body. We're going to start to connect with those so we know which angel is communicating with us when.
Hmm. So each angel has a physical location that's kind of predominant in your energy field, or that's kind of like your bridge point to them?
Absolutely. And it's going to be different for everyone. That's why when we have people that we get to share this with, it's really about helping them figure out in their location and in their energy field, where is their guardian angel? Where is their cherub angel?
Mm-hmm. And that can be all over the map. It just, each person's very individual.
Yeah, it really is. Because think about all of us being so individual in our energy field anyway. What might make sense to me to have a cherub in the top right part of my energy field to someone else would be like, well, no, you know that they're absolutely sitting on your left shoulder. So they're going to meet us where we are in our individual energy here on planet Earth.
And does that tend to stay the same over time? Like you always know, like, oh, my upper right, I've got Raphael or whatever.
It does. It really does. Because what they're wanting us to do is to get really solid with the presence of them in our energy field and knowing where they are. So we know when a message is coming in, who it's coming in from, what does it feel like, or what direction we want to send our question or the asking of help when we need it.
Mm-hmm. That makes a lot of sense. Do you find that the communication back? So you said that they often are kind of almost speaking a language of energy or transmitting a language, energy or frequency. Do you find that things formulate as words, or is it kind of more intuitive knowings that come up?
I would say both. It depends on the person and their ability to receive. So some people just call it intuition, right? Oh, I just had this feeling. Or I know it was my guardian angel. One of the things that I love when I started doing angel work is pretty much if you ask anyone, they have had some type of angelic experience in the sense that they'll say, there was that one time when I got lost and some random man just took me to the police station and the police said, you didn't come in with a man, right? Or we'll have some experience in our life where we can say that car accident that I walked away from and I never should have. So the angels are always around us, but what we're really wanting to do is to connect with them consciously and purposefully.
Hmm. That makes a lot of sense. So it might be interesting to just share a little bit about a story where you had something really complex to navigate and you kind of used this team approach or this council approach and kind of worked with different angels on different aspects of it. Just give a feeling for how you practically turn that into advice that helps you navigate life.
Yeah, absolutely. So very often I'm going to use my example as I was moving through grief because my life partner had passed from suicide. And as I was moving through that process, as anyone who knows that's gone through grief, there are moments where you just feel very much alone. In those moments, I would be able to ask my guardian angel to help to lift the grief. I would ask my healing angels to come in and help to mend my heart, right? I'd ask my archangels for guidance, for direction. And then one of the angels that I love to talk about that a lot of people don't maybe connect with often, but everyone has one, is what I call an ascension angel. And this angel is literally with your soul throughout its evolution, lifetime after lifetime. And it is really the angel that sees and guards and loves the oversoul. And that was one of the angels that I became aware of when I was in this deep grief and that very human, why me? Why am I having to go through this? How come this had to happen? And that angel came in with so much love and compassion and the greater understanding.
Hmm. That's true. I don't think I've ever heard about ascension angels. So they're almost like a companion guide for many incarnations rather than just one. That's interesting.
Yeah. And what I found from this angel is that it's almost, I believe, obviously, there is a higher power that speaks our soul into existence. We are all a fraction of the light of source, right? This angel, this ascension angel, is a perfect vibrational match for the light of your soul. And that is why this is the ascension angel that will walk you through, is with you lifetime after lifetime, because they see the soul's journey, not just the human journey in this lifetime, but it's the, the evolution, which will unfold over eons.
So you want to call the ascension guide when there's like really deep life lesson things that are coming up and just wanting to understand that from a deeper perspective?
Absolutely. That is exactly when you want to connect with your ascension angel, because you want to know, why would this be in my life plan? What am I meant to learn here? How can I evolve the easiest through this? Mm-hmm. And that ascension angel really comes in quite coddling with a lot of love. Think of it as just this warm embrace. To really help us understand. One of the things that I love about the angels is they often treat us the way we would talk to a 5-year-old, like, they're there. It's okay. You're so cute. We've got this. And so they come up very coddling and very loving. And everyone has had these moments with them. And I think so many people want to know, how do I feel that level of peace? How do I feel that level of love or protection or safety more often?
Now, let's talk a little bit about how this when they're emanating peace or sort of sending sort of messages, how that actually directly interfaces with our energy field, even our nervous system, and how we can notice and facilitate that.
Yeah. So with that, it's really amazing because depending on the angels that you're working with, they know how to attune to your vibration. So I kind of think of it as a radio station. If you're going to turn on the country music station, you get country music. You've probably never gone to that station and accidentally got rap or something else, right? It's always that country music song. So their vibrational frequency is absolutely attuned to our energy field and our vibrational frequency as we are in this moment. Because we are ever evolving souls, in 5 years, our vibrational frequency will hopefully be higher than it is now as we're continuing forward. And because of this, the angels know exactly how to connect with us and where to come in. So I have had clients who have said, like, oh, when my right leg shakes, I know that's my guardian angel. Or when I hear the tone in my left ear, I know that's my ascension angel, or my cherubs talking to me. So what they do is they attune to certain frequencies that connect within our nervous system and our body so that we can realize who we're talking to and when.
Really fascinating. So as we start to kind of open up to these possibilities and begin to tune in, differentiate different angels, so how do you sort of, optimize when you have a whole council? Like, are you kind of regularly saying, okay, council meeting, or are you just sort of know that whenever a particular thing is coming up, you can ask one? Sort of a little bit like, it's almost an organizational question. Like, how do you optimize for the right relationship with the whole council?
Oh my gosh, I love that. Yeah. Sometimes there are just team meetings. It just has to be that way, right? And there are other times where I will actually just send up this, whoever is able to help me the best with this situation, please step forward. And then noticing where I'm feeling the connection to which angel, my body tells me who it is and who's coming in to help. But yeah, we can have team council meetings. Absolutely. And I always like to add on, for my highest good. So I know that whichever angel is going to be dealing with this situation is the best equipped for it.
That makes a lot of sense. I want to ask you about crystals. We said we would just talk a little bit about crystals and how they can be a support or a translator of some of this work. So maybe share a little bit how you use crystals and how they can become a bridge to the frequencies that angels work with.
Yeah. So let's talk about the healing angels with that, because I really love this group of angels. So with this angel, very often healing is transmitted on the frequency or the vibration of love. So whether it is emotional, physical, or energetic, mental, this healing is coming through on the vibration of love. They come in with a green energy, and the emerald is very much, it resonates with their energy field. Doesn't mean you have to have an emerald, but you can hold on to something green. You can choose a different crystal or gem or something that is in that color, because what happens now is the crystal or the stone is acting as an amplifier in our energy field. So if I was, say, having if my shoulder was hurting and I was asking for physical help and healing, I would literally take that stone and hold it on my shoulder while I called in my angels and asked them to give healing energy to that specific area. The same thing, if you're grieving and you're going through a heartache, you kind of want to hold that on your heart because it amplifies the energy.
That makes a lot of sense. Are there specific crystals that you find are the most important to kind of become more conversant working with?
You know, in the course, we're going to have a crystal for each angel, which is going to be really beautiful. And I love that. I would say it depends on your situation and which angel you need to be working with. One of the things like the earth angels, those really resonate with smoky quartz because that is that earthy, here we are energy on planet Earth. And that is a very much what I will tell you when you're in a meditation, if you hold that and you're asking your earth angels for guidance, you can just feel the solidness. They become like trees in the room, solid energy of them coming in.
That's really cool and fascinating. So, are there certain crystals that you wear just every day to sort of make sure that kind of bridge frequency is always open?
Yeah, honestly, it depends on the day because I love to connect with different angels and it depends on what the challenges are in my life. So amethyst is a great one. That's really good when we're talking about our ascension angel, right? So when we are looking for the higher solution to our human problem, right? And even on a soul level, put on that amethyst and really wear it and allow it to raise your vibration and amplify the frequency and the information that's coming through for you.
Fascinating. I want to ask a bit more about tools for discernment. So how do you know when voices are real, what might be product of your mind or your own, interpretation emotionally? Sort of that whole question of intuition and around discernment of source and where things are coming from.
Yeah. So one of the things is when we learn in our energy field which angel is where and when they're sending us a message, you actually will find that the information comes from the outside in. So we can be aware of the very subtle difference between what our mind is telling us. I got to get to the grocery store. I got to go run errands. I got to do this, right? Versus the message of just take a moment to breathe or stop and laugh. Allow yourself to find peace. And these messages will actually come in from a different direction depending on where that angel is in your energy field. But what's beautiful about this is that you actually have this knowing that it came from outside of you and it wasn't your mind on chatter.
Mm-hmm. That makes a lot of sense. Well, I know you also want to take us on a bit of a experiential journey with connecting with angels today. So why don't you go ahead and tee that up and explain what we're going to be doing, and then guide us in that process.
Absolutely. So I'm really excited to share this angelic council attunement meditation with everyone. And this is just going to be the opportunity to go in and to start to notice which angels are doing what and where they might be in your angel energy field, right? So it's a very gentle, easy meditation. There's no thinking involved, no imagination involved. It's just about getting comfortable and relaxing and letting the angels do their work.
Great, let's do it.
All right. So if everyone can just take a moment and get comfortable and allow yourself to take a slow breath in, relaxing where you are in your seat on the floor, just gently letting go. And I really want you to hear this clearly. There's nothing to visualize. There's nothing to achieve here. And there really is nothing that needs to happen right now. It's just allowing yourself to receive. You cannot fail at receiving support. Taking a deep breath in. This meditation is not about effort. It's about allowing and breathing in. Please notice your body, where you are. Notice what's holding you right now, the floor, the chair. And taking another deep breath in. Feel the support underneath your weight Taking another breath in and a soft exhale. Allowing yourself to relax and noticing this. The rise and the fall of your chest. If it feels natural, allow the breath to deepen slightly, not by force, but by permission, allowing your jaw to soften. Let your tongue rest gently, allowing your shoulders to drop, even if it's just a fraction of an inch. And notice there is a small shift, a subtle exhale, a slight softening, maybe even a sense of being held. Your body is the doorway. You are starting to come into sensation. Feel the tingling in your body. Feel the heat. Feel this from a grounded place. I invite you now to become aware of a unified field of intelligent support that is all around you. Not separate beings, not images, but presence. Taking another deep breath in. This is a living field of benevolent awareness, and it responds to your nervous system. Taking a deep breath in and feeling this benevolent field around you. This is your angelic counsel. We're going to begin with safety. Notice how the quality of your guardian angel steps in with safety and presence. You don't need anything. You don't need to see anything. Just feel it. Allow yourself to feel safe in this moment. There's a subtle steadiness, a sense of being protected, and this quiet reassurance that you are not alone and you have never been alone, not for one moment of this lifetime. You might be feeling strength beneath you, warmth behind you, or even just the absence of tension. Your guardian angel wants you to feel safety in this moment, steadiness, protection, and you don't need to search for it. It's right here and it's available to you now. Notice that it's already here. Taking a deep breath in, gently allow your awareness to widen to the archangel strength. It's not dramatic. It's not overwhelming. It's peaceful. It's quiet courage. It's inner resolve. It's a grounded, I can. Feel into your body. Where does this strength live in your body? Is it in your spine, your chest, your breath? Notice this strength. This is your connection with your archangels. Maybe you feel slightly clearer or more solid. Now notice the field around you softening again as your healing angels are making themselves known. They are restorative, gentle, like cool water on warm skin. They feel like a hand resting softly over your heart. Taking this deep breath in, noticing the depth within which you can breathe a sigh of relief. They are here to make the things in life that are challenging seem less sharp and to lift some of that weight from you. The healing will feel like ease. You don't need to release anything. You can just allow them to take what you no longer need to carry. In this moment, restoration from your healing angels is available to you. Taking a deep breath in and expanding your awareness to the cherub angels. This knowing is inner clarity and peace of mind and joy. This is your ability to feel lighter, to see the bright side, and to know that there's a softness behind any challenges you might be facing in this life right now. Allowing this joy and clarity to come into you today because this is your divine birthright. You are allowing. You are enjoying the giggles. You are feeling the lightening of your heart. And you're allowing yourself to notice what is feeling clearer, even if it's only slightly clearer during this process. Taking a deep breath in and noticing now where your seraphim angel is coming in. Love in motion, passionate. These angels amplify the things in life that you're passionate about. It's not dramatic. It's not overwhelming. It's passion, enthusiasm. Bring your attention to your heart. What does it long to do? Notice the expansion and the softening that is being created in that heart energy. There's a gentle glow. Sometimes love feels like calm and peace, and other times it feels like excitement. Let this energy spread throughout your body. As you allow yourself to step into your passion in this lifetime, expanding your breath around you. Again, notice your earth angel presence. This is the gift of embodiment, belonging, groundedness. Feel the support you are breathing in. Feel them loving all around you and whispering to you, you are meant to be here at this time. In a body, in this life, you are meant to be here. Notice the steadiness of the energy of this earth angel holding you at this point in time. And taking a deep breath in, allow yourself to become aware of your ascension angel. This angel is here for your support, your integration, deep, deep insight in real life and in eternal life. This angel is here to help you navigate your biggest challenges with love and compassion and peace. Feel your whole body, taking in a deep breath. Notice your head, your chest, your legs, your feet, your spine. This ascension angel is here for you to connect to the wholeness of who you are, body, mind, and spirit on this earth for a short period of time. Ascension isn't necessarily about leaving the earth as much as it is about bringing the light into the earth and into your life and your mind. Take a moment to breathe in, allowing yourself to rest and feel held in this unified field of your angelic counsel. There's safety, strength, filling in the restoration of your soul, the clarity, breathing in love, belonging, and integration. You don't need to hold all of it. You just need to know that it's all available to you and notice what remains. At the very least, what will remain is a softer nervous system that is flowing more gently and an open heart. The angelic connection is very subtle. Breathing it in, knowing that this is a relationship that you can build over time, that your angels are here responding to you and your ability to be present with them. Taking in one more slow breath and gently letting it go. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, you can come back in to your body, open your eyes, and allow yourself to know this support is not something that you need to chase. It is something that you can receive at any moment, and it's always available to you. Your body knows that this exists, and you're learning how to receive it and connect with it.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. I'm wondering if you want to share more about if people who had some vaguer impressions or didn't get as specific, like this is the angel, but just started to make a connection, how to deepen that and open that over time.
Absolutely. So I would notice where that angel was in your energy field. And as you go into a meditation, set your intention. Today, this meditation, I'm going to connect with my earth angel or with my guardian angel. And really focus your energy on that spot where you felt the feeling of warmth or love or peace or calm. And as we start to focus on that, we align with that angel's information for us, and we're really strengthening the channel to them.
That makes a lot of sense. So what does it look like for you, like a practice of weaving angels into your day? Do you have certain meditation time, frequency attunement? How does it look for you?
You know, I do a couple different things. So first of all, I love meditation and I love the ability to connect with our angels in that quiet space to really feel their love. So when I have the opportunity, I do that. But also being human, like the rest of us right now, sometimes you have to put it on autopilot a little bit. And in those moments, I will literally call in, okay, guardian angel, I need you to go ahead of me today and make things more smooth. Like I'm woke up frazzled, I'm running late, whatever my human experience is. Or I will call in my ascension angel for that day. Okay, this is going to be a tough day. I know we have a higher plan for this. Please step in. So we can do it multiple ways. I kind of do a little mix of all of it.
Mm-hmm. One of the things you've shared about, and we wrote about on the page, is really moving into this partnership. One is, there's kind of, I think, maybe a part of us that wants the angels to be like Big Daddy and Big Mommy, just take care of everything. But it's like that this stance where we're sort of like really owning our responsibilities, but working with them, I think sounds very, very good. Maybe share a little bit about how to really make it a partnership relationship, so we're taking responsibility for our side too.
Yeah, absolutely. So the partnership is where life begins to get easier. And I want to say that because I feel like for a lot of people, they have these tools available to them. They just don't know it, right? So I might be trying to break down a door with a saw instead of a hammer because I didn't know I had a hammer that I could use instead. And one of the things about the partnership with the angels, as you realize what each angel does, you start to know who you need to ask for help. You start to connect with them regularly. And depending on where you are in your life, you know who you need to ask for help. So if I was having, if I broke my leg, I probably wouldn't go to a neurosurgeon. I'd go to the orthopedist, right? This is how our angels work too. So if I'm having a big, deep soul challenge, I can start connecting with my ascension angel more. I can wear amethyst. I can consciously tune into that frequency and bring that angel into my life every day to get those subtle messages that they're sending us. One of the things that I love about this is angel communication is not reserved for the elite few. It is something that we can all do because we all have a team of angels. It's just about practicing it. It's like riding a bike or riding a skateboard. The more you do it, the better you'll get.
That's really empowering. Do you want to share a few stories of people working with angels with your guidance and some of what unfolded as a result?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, that is one of my greatest joys is getting to watch people empower themselves and really start to move in the direction that they want in their life. And that's why our angels are here. So some of the gifts that I've been able to watch is like specifically with one lady who was becoming a Reiki master and doing healing work on others, her ability to start calling in her healing angels, notice her connection to Archangel Raphael, and really step into her healing ability. She could literally feel the angels coming in behind her. She told me her back would start sweating when she was getting ready to go work on a client, but that was like their energy and their heat coming in to amplify her. And that's one of the things that I love was she was able to tune in to the physical reaction of the energy that they were sending her.
Very cool. Any particular kind of health, kind of stories or things that are like really miraculously shifted as a result of building this bridge?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have a couple clients who've been working with, again, we're going to say healing angels since we're talking health, with their healing angels. One of them was having some really out of whack liver numbers on blood work, and working with her angels and the green stones and really calling them in every day, placing her hands on that liver area and bringing in this energetic light. She has actually started to have better blood count numbers with what they were seeing. And so that's beautiful because we actually have people who are having, I guess I would say, results you could see on paper.
It's always nice to have that as a validation for something that you experienced directly. So that's great. Anything else that we haven't gotten to cover? You've answered a lot of questions really, really beautifully. Anything that you were wanting to make sure people understood about angels today that we haven't gotten to cover yet?
I just kind of want to reiterate that we all have a team. Every angel that we've talked about today, everyone has one of all of them or more. And because of that, depending on where we are in our life, we just want to know who to call in at what time. And with that, I want everyone to also take a moment to allow themselves to go to the moment in their life where they felt the most loved they had ever felt, whether it was from grandma or a dog or a partner or wherever this is. Just take yourself back to that spot, that moment of complete love and bliss, and know that that is how your angels are feeling around you right now, and that feeling is available to us no matter what is happening in our life or in the world around us.
Mm. Well, it's super inspiring to speak with you and really bring the clarity of connection online. And so, Michelle, let's talk a little bit about your upcoming course, which is a really unique way to go deeper with you, really harvest what you've learned about how to optimize this relationship over time and really build this into something that heals and uplifts. So Michelle's teaching a brand new course for Shift. It's called Angelic Allies. Awaken your natural ability to work with angels and divine light for guidance, protection, and healing. You can find it at the URL, yourangelallies.com, yourangelallies.com. It's a 7-week program. There's no prerequisites for this, so it's just if you feel intuitively drawn to go further. So Michelle, love for you to share in your own words some of what you intend for people to come away with from the program, and then we'll go through the modules and give a preview of each.
Absolutely. My main intention is for people to realize they're not living this life alone, and they have a whole team that wants to help them. We just have to remember to ask and who to call upon. And when we start to do that and we realize that unfortunately angel messages are not usually big, loud, booming messages, there's the subtle whispers. But as we tune into that guidance, we absolutely will navigate our life and the situations in it with more ease, peace, and love.
Beautiful intention. So module 1 is called Connect with Your Guardian Angels to feel safe, supported, and spiritually grounded.
Absolutely. And this is just like, for me, this is like, all right, let's start with the beginning. I believe most people think they have a guardian angel, but do they know their angel? Do they know where this angel is in their energy field? And really starting to understand too that this angel and you chose each other before you came into this lifetime. And I think that's really fun too, because a lot of times we think we were assigned one, right? Like, and your angel says, oh, I got the short straw. No, your angel's like, I chose you and you chose me. Let's do this, right? So when we allow ourselves to tune into their love, protection, and actually enthusiasm of it supporting us on this journey, it's a fun ride.
Module 2, work with archangels to strengthen courage, clarity, and inner authority.
Absolutely. So when we are dealing with certain situations in our life, there will be different angels that we will be calling on. If you are in a place where you are feeling scared, you obviously want to call on Archangel Michael. If you are wanting more love, we want to connect with Archangel Samuel. So depending on where we are and what we're doing in our life, we can call in a different angel who is here to bring in more guidance and more clarity. Are you starting to build a business? Let's talk to Archangel Gabriel. How do we connect with this angel to really navigate this part of our life the easiest?
Module 3, receive healing angel support to restore calm, wholeness, and emotional balance.
Yeah, these angels are amazing because healing angels are literally here to help us body, mind, and spirit. So no matter what is happening in your life, at work, personally, if you're going into depression, whatever is happening in your life, these angels come in and they know how to work with your frequency and your vibration so that you move through that challenge in the easiest way possible.
Module 4, invite cherubim guidance to reclaim joy, trust, and inner lightness.
Absolutely. Who doesn't need that? I mean, have you looked at the news? We all need that. So call in your cherubs. They are really coming in because they are a vibrational match for you, but they're a vibrational match for the joy that you are looking for in your life too. So whether you are wanting to feel more carefree, more playful, these angels are really going to come in and help you attune to the highest frequency available to you at this time in your life. And they're really beautiful at being able to help that in the most gentle, loving, playful way.
Module 5, open to seraphic divine light to awaken fiery love and higher awareness.
Absolutely. So what are you passionate about? When you are looking for your passion in life, these are the angels that you want to call upon. These angels come in. They're very often depicted as fiery or they have multiple eyes on them. If you've looked at pictures of them, this is because they work interdimensionally and they're all about passion. So they're helping us in our human form connect to the passion of our higher self.
Module 6, embody earth angel wisdom to serve with compassion and healthy boundaries.
Yes, who doesn't need that, right? Earth angel wisdom. So with our earth angels, what they're really wanting us to do, they help us on our life mission. Sometimes earth angels take form, and a lot of times people have had an earth angel show up, but these angels are always here to help us navigate this planet Earth, knowing our soul's plan and also knowing what is available to help us in the moment.
And finally, Module 7, partner with ascension angels to align with your soul path and purpose.
Absolutely. So ascension angels, I mean, this angel is with you lifetime after lifetime through every challenge, every joy, every moment of love. This angel has walked with you because this angel knows the evolution of your soul, not just the evolution of your soul in this lifetime, but lifetime after lifetime. And because of that, this angel has unlimited wisdom and tapped in ability to help you not just navigate this life to the best and the easiest way possible, but to really help you tune in to the lessons that your soul is wanting to learn now and here so that we don't have to have this challenge again.
Well, what a beautiful offering. It's really clearly sourced from your life work, your death experiences, and just a lot of deep partnership with angels. So a beautiful offering, Michelle. So let's share a little bit more about it. Again, you can find it at the URL yourangelallies.com. If you choose to move forward, you're going to get the 7 90-minute sessions with Michelle, which is a great time to practice together, engage together, ask questions of Michelle, And you'll also get recordings of every session, both video and audio, which are a great thing to go back to really tune in, uplift, do the guided processes together time and again in the future. You'll also get word for word transcripts to work with, study, and highlight. There's weekly practices for inquiry and learning. There's a community group to support you and deepen your experience. And when you go to the page, you will also see a number of great extra bonuses as well. There's a daily awareness and meaning guide that Michelle has created. It's called Signs Your Angel is Sending Today. Want to share more about that?
Yeah, well, I love this because what we're going to do with this guide is it gives us a direction to look. So, again, if we're going to assign our angels a vibration, a frequency, a place in our energy field, this will help us tune into, okay, it's Monday. What angel do we want to connect with today? This is all listed out. This is some signs that they might send you, and it's really going to be there to help you connect with the frequency and the vibration that that angel is holding for you as you move through that day. My guess is, because the angels are saying this right now, you're going to really notice that whatever is coming up on that day, the angel that's been assigned to it is exactly the one you would be looking for.
So that's just one bonus. There's a second bonus. It's another daily awareness and meeting guide. It's called Angels and Crystals Pairing Guide. Want to share more about that, Michelle?
Yeah. So this one helps us to know on which day we want to call in what angel, the crystal that vibrates with them to help amplify their energy within ours. And it also has a daily mantra on it. So it's just a short little mantra to help us tune in.
Great bonus. And then there's a third bonus, which is fairly unique. It's actually a full video teaching called A Channeled Angel Message. So I know you not only teach about this, but also channel messages directly. So I want to share more about that bonus folks get if they sign up today.
Absolutely. That bonus was created when the intention was, okay, angels, what do the people signing up for this course need to know? So this is a channeled message specifically for the future class that is going to be coming in soon. And really the angels are supporting them and loving them with this guidance. And I'm really excited for everyone to hear that. As a fun little side note, every class that we will have, I will be channeling an angel message specific to the people in that class and what they need to know to help them navigate life easier.
That's what a blessing that will be. Thank you, Michelle, for doing that. And what a great extra bonus to have that special channeled angel message as a bonus for signing up today. So it's clearly going to be such an eye-opening and heart-opening program, and we've kept the investment very accessible. It's just 3 payments of $128, or you save 10% when you pay in full with one payment of $349. The course is going to start April 8th and run Wednesdays at 1 Pacific or 4 Eastern. Even if you can't make the live times, you can still get the full value with the recordings, the transcript, and the community as well. So there's some beautiful testimonials on the page. Michelle has a rare and beautiful way of teaching that feels both deeply spiritual and incredibly grounded. Working with Michelle has been a genuinely eye-opening experience. She helped me connect with angels, life guide, and spirits supporting me in ways I hadn't understood. So much clarity. So there's really a lot of great testimonials, and you know you're going to be in really wonderful, loving hands for this journey. So again, there's more details at yourangelallies.com, and if you sign up by midnight tonight, you are going to get that special bonus of the channeled angel message. So Michelle, really wonderful to be with you. So thank you for this time and your wisdom and the practice of connecting with angels in this really multidimensional partnership way. So anything that's still on your heart you want to share with folks who are considering doing the program with you?
I would just say that their angels are so excited to connect with them and to make this personal connection. So allow yourself to take that moment to really feel into the joy of navigating this life easier when you're connected to your angel team, and allowing yourself to feel more peace and love and happiness, because that's what this has to offer. And I'm really excited to share it.
Beautiful. Well, the sincerity in your intention is very, very clear, and the power of what's happened in your own life is very beautiful. So thank you, Michelle, for today's call, and thank you for your wisdom and our upcoming course. And again, all the details are at yourangelallies.com for Michelle's course called Angelic Allies. Awaken your natural ability to work with angels in divine light for guidance, protection, and healing. And you will get that special bonus by midnight tonight is the channeled angel message. So Michelle, thank you so much. Many blessings. And thank you all for joining. Look forward to seeing many of you in the upcoming course.
Thank you so much. It's been an honor.